Hey guys, in regards to the Paws listing which is coming up very soon, according to Bybit right here, the listing is meant to happen in the next 3 hours 43 minutes. That's roughly around 12 noon based on the Nigerian time. Right now, many people have been complaining that their tokens have disappeared from their Bybit. Some are angry because they had to buy from others, and some have also been asking what exactly should I do. I've been receiving several questions in regards to that, and I've attempted to answer a few of them. So here's a general update and a general answer to those asking such a question. Right now, for a few of us, our tokens are still right here on Bybit. That's a fact. This particular issue is affecting majority of those who made use of Bybit. All right, so right now if I click on asset right on my Bybit and I click on unified trading, you will see that my Paws is still right here. Just go down and you can see Paws located right here. If I click on that, you will see that my allocation is still right here, and this is how it is for few others, but majority have actually been withdrawn. But here is an official message from Bybit, and before we go to that, you also need to note that this doesn't affect those who actually made use of Bybit exchange. That's what I noticed as well. Everyone who made use of Bybit exchange, they all have their tokens all intact. And you can see the official update from Bybit Twitter space. Now right here, they said they're going to go ahead and redistribute the tokens. But you can see what they wrote down here. They said if you are eligible for the airdrop but entered the wrong UID and did not receive your tokens via Bybit, we recommend checking directly with the Paws community for potential on-chain claiming. So majority of those who didn't even receive at all, you may likely need to resort to on-chain claiming. But here's what you need to do, because many have been asking, should I go ahead and buy Solana right now or I should wait? For me, I would suggest you wait till it is 30 minutes to the listing. For Nigerian time, that should be around 11:30 a.m. Once it's 30 minutes to the listing and you haven't received at all, then you should make a deposit of probably $3 to $4 worth of Solana for the on-chain claiming. But how about those who actually received before and Bybit took their tokens back? For you, what you need to do is to wait till the same time. I believe the token should be deposited right into your exchange before then. Now, if you made a purchase from someone and your tokens have actually been taken alongside with the ones you actually bought, what you need to do is this as well. Just simply note the person you bought from, because that's actually the only thing you can do. Take note of the person you bought from, in case if whatever Bybit sent back to you, probably, though sometimes they can actually send it after the listing. That's one thing you need to know as well. Bybit may likely not be able to redistribute this before the listing time. They can and they should, but they may likely not be able to. So in the case whereby they are not able to deliver or redistribute your tokens before the official listing, which is slated in the next few hours, just simply take note of the person you bought from, and after Bybit has finally redistributed it, you need to return back and chat up the person again. That's just what I feel you should do in order not to lose out completely on the tokens you actually spent your money to buy. So that's just my own take. Bybit said they made some error, but I don't know why an exchange as Bybit should be making this error, because this is not the first time they are making this mistake. That's actually the fact you should know. That was why even when the announcement for the claiming was ongoing, I had to wait for some days, because I didn't want to use both Bybit and Bigget Exchange. And that was because of issues like this. In fact, Bybit sometimes, once it comes to the listing, once it's been listed, their exchange can actually be frozen for some few seconds or minutes. So Bybit has so much of these mistakes, and it is not new to us in any way. So you just need to take note of all these things in case you're being affected, and in case you're asking what exactly should you do. And lastly, one of the things Paws can do if they were not really party to what Bybit is doing is by simply postponing the listing. If Paws refuse to postpone the listing, it simply means they actually had that agreement with Bybit. You know that these things can happen. Now, I'm not saying that this is exactly how it is, right? But I believe this wouldn't have happened successfully if Paul's team hasn't agreed with what Bybit has done. And I felt they are doing this just to prevent the initial drop of the token after listing. Now, this is just what I feel, okay? And I believe it is actually true, because this is not the first time Bybit is doing this. And it must have been planned to delay so many people from selling, because if they actually wanted to do this properly, they would have withdrawn back all the tokens given to everybody, postponed the listing for few more hours to enable everyone have their tokens. Remember, the percentage of people that actually made use of Bybit are higher than Bigget Exchange, so you need to know that. So by preventing many people from selling off initially, it could actually hold the value of Paws for some time. Meanwhile, that's just what I felt on my own and what I think is happening currently, and I believe Paws team are strongly behind this particular occurrence. So that's it all, guys. Kindly share your like and share, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.